Hello, my name is Jose Lopez. I am going to talking about um, modal verbs. In this video, I'm going to explain everything you need to know about the subject. What are the modal verbs? They are types of auxiliary verbs that express need, ability, permission, or possibility. We also use them to make requests and officers. The most common modal verbs are can, may, and must. Modal verbs have no past from exception can or past particular third from. You can only use them with the present tense. When you say other times, you have to replace them. Modal verbs can be used in the following ways. First, after pronouns he, she, and it. For example, he can English. She might go there. It must sleep now. My sister can jungle. Second, and to ask question or negation. For example, can you come? Sorry, I cannot. Might he come to your party? No, he must know. She cannot come at 10. Modal verbs can be replaced as follows. First, can replace to be able to. Second, must replace have to. 3. May replace to be allowed to. And are used as follows. Can to be able to, in use in the present and past tense, such as, for example, I am able to drive. I was able to drive. He, she, it is able to drive. He, she, it was able to drive. You, when they are able to drive. You, when they were able to drive. I can also be used in the present perfect, will, or future, such as, for example, I have been able to drive. I will be able to drive. He, she, it has been able to drive. He, she, it will be able to drive. You, we, they have been able to drive. You, we, they will be able to drive. Must, have to, is used in the present and past tense, such as, for example, I, you, we, they have to study. I, you, we, they had to study. He, she, it was to study. He, she, it had to study. And I can also be used in the present perfect, will, or future, such as, for example, I, you, we, they have had to study. He, you, we, they will have to study. He, she, it has had to study. He, she, it will have to study. May be alone too, which is used in the present and past tense, such as, for example, I am allowed to go. I was allowed to go. He, she, it is allowed to go. He, she, it was allowed to go. You, when they are allowed to go. You, we, they were allowed to go. And I can also be used in the present perfect will or future, such as, for example, I have been allowed to go. I will be allowed to go. He, she, is, was been allowed to go. He, she, it will be allowed to go. You, when they have been allowed to go. You, when they will be allowed to go. Thank you for your time and presentations and video. Thank you very much.